folks with their own families, with their own struggles. You know, some of our staff are dealing with relationship issues, with home issues, but they're coming to work for 8 or 12 hours at a time, having to set those aside and focus on the issues of our community. That's really draining after a while, and we have to encourage our staff to use the resources through their benefit plans to actually take some mental health breaks, to practice good self-care, because we've seen that as a frontline service be a large drain on our employees and on our frontline, because we're all just human and often very broken, and having to navigate our own stuff amidst a global pandemic, amidst you know, dealing with an individual with their stuff, and that just gets really heavy after a while. So constant communication and trying to give as much information as possible. And we've seen that for our population on the street, who are not sitting at a computer throughout the day, who are not getting updates on what's new and relevant and changing in our world. They're getting most of this information second or third hand from folks like us, like service providers. And so there's a confusion that sets in, and almost a feeling of vulnerability again, because they don't have the information as quick as possible to process as quick as possible. So the last number of months has just been a lot of conversations, just trying to inform people of what to expect for changes. Consistency has been, you know, the most vital piece of our program service delivery for years, and now in the last 8 months, it's always changing. And so that has ripple effects from the person delivering the program to the person accepting the program. So it's really important just to be mindful of that, and to give a little extra space. And so when we navigate individuals in our emergency shelter, the tensions are sometimes high, there's a lot of stress, and the same thing with our staff. Resource-wise, you know, we have a few team members who meet with folks regularly. There's been incredible loss in our community over the last number of months due to overdose, addiction-related, you know, natural death. And this is all compounded by restrictions and limitations, and, you know, even restrictions within our own properties as far as access. Where once, you know, a staff member might have been able to give a hug, now sometimes it's behind plexiglass. So there's a human contact piece that's missing. And I sincerely hope that over the next few months, we're able to ease some of these restrictions, because I personally don't think it can go on for a long time without some damaging impact. Because, you know, this community, it's made up of all these different pieces, but the pieces have to work well together for it to still be a whole community. So I think we'll see that on a few different levels, unless we can get back in some sense to the way things were.